The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County today comes to 57,118. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 2,443. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 398, with total confirmed deaths at 45. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Hiba Samad. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, June 2nd. The city of Torrance continued its local state of emergency last night through this morning. The curfew order will resume again tonight, citywide, beginning at 6 p.m., lifting again at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. This curfew is consistent with the countywide curfew that is also in effect. Torrance has implemented several precautionary measures to maintain peace and safety in the community. Torrance police remain on tactical alert and continue to be highly visible. Now, with the curfew in effect in just 2 hours, the only people exempt are members of emergency services like police, fire, National Guard, or other military personnel, as well as members of the media. Once the curfew is in place, the only people out in public should be the ones coming to or leaving work. Be sure to sign up for Torrance Alerts, the city's emergency notification system. Go to torranceca.gov/Torrance Alerts. You can choose how you'd like to receive your information. It can be by text, telephone, or by email. You can also download the free app compatible for both iPhones and Androids. Many businesses in Torrance and throughout Southern California are closing their doors early due to the curfew. Grocery stores, restaurants, pharmacies, as well as most essential businesses say they plan to close before the curfew begins in order to allow employees to get home safely. Target announced closing 23 Southern California stores today due to recent looting and property damage. South Bay stores impacted include locations in Torrance, Redondo Beach, Carson, San Pedro, and Hawthorne. Torrance police remain on tactical alert with maximum enforcement covering every inch of the city. Barricades were put in place surrounding the Torrance Business District to restrict access to the public. Torrance transit buses as well as public works trucks were parked along the perimeter of Del Amo Fashion Center. Simon Management said they appreciate the proactive measures the city has taken to protect the mall. 25 members of the California National Guard were also deployed to offer assistance in Torrance today. This will allow for more local resources to be available. Concrete barricades were also placed at various entrances at the Civic Center. Heading into day 7 of civil unrest, health officials are advising the community if you plan to participate in a large gathering to do it with caution as there is still an ongoing health pandemic. Officials are concerned that with 2 crises going on, the recent rallies and protests could create a spike in cases in the next 2 weeks. Health advisors suggest wearing a face covering, possibly a face shield, to protect not only your mouth, nose, but also your eyes. And try and do your best to participate in social distancing. Protesters are also advised to register for a free COVID-19 test following a rally, as many were seen in media coverage without masks on and close proximity to others. Free county-run testing sites can be found at covid19.lacounty.gov/testing. Now, there may be some sites temporarily closed due to the local state of emergency. A new research study recently found that what health officials have been advising since the start of the pandemic is actually working. A study published in the medical journal The Lancet showed strong evidence that physical distancing and wearing face masks in public do actually lower the risk of spreading the virus. An international group of scientists analyzed 172 studies conducted in 16 countries with more than 25,000 participants. It looked at the connection between social distancing, wearing masks, and eye protection to the risk of transmitting the virus. Studies included people with COVID-19 infections in addition to those with 2 other diseases caused by the coronavirus, including SARS and MERS. The analysis showed that on average, the risk of getting infected when remaining less than 3 feet from an infected person was about 3%, while those who were stayed less than 3 feet apart increased the risk to 13%. The further people stood away from one another, the study proved it does lower the risk. The data also supported the benefits of eye shields for healthcare workers, saying the risk of infection among those who wore glasses or other face shields was 6% compared to 16% 16% among those not wearing protective gear. The studies included healthcare workers in hospitals as well as people living in households with an infected person. As the beginning of the month may be another stressful time for renters, California Governor Gavin Newsom offered some good news. An executive order was signed extending the coronavirus rent protection program for another month. The Department of Housing and Community Development can now waive certain regulations tied to emergency services grant funding received under the CARES Act. The order allows for city and county governments to receive an extension to allow eviction halts for those negatively impacted by COVID-19 at least until July 28th. U.S. Census says if you haven't filled out your survey, there's still time as they want to ensure that they account for everyone living in the United States. Everyone is encouraged to fill out their census questionnaires online, by mail, or by phone, as it only takes a few minutes to fill out. The census takes place every 10 years, and this is the first time it's primarily offered online. The data collected will determine how federal funds are distributed for schools, infrastructure, and healthcare systems. To fill out your survey, go to 2020census.gov. Many popular restaurants throughout the county will begin opening up this week for in-dining service. Here in Torrance, several eateries told us they opened for lunch service today for the first time, offering in-dining service at 60% capacity. Now, what does this mean for patrons? Well, according to Los Angeles County Public Health, there will be physical distancing measures in place. Employees will be screened for symptoms, outdoor seating and curbside will be prioritized, face masks will be required when not eating, and occupancy reduced. Eateries in downtown Torrance, including the Red Car Brewery, Local Kitchen, and the Depot, announced they would be opening this week for in-dining service with limited capacity and safety modifications in place. Restaurants also said they will continue offering takeout and delivery service as well. Unfortunately, today, though, restaurants were required to close early due to the current curfew order in place. Torrance City Council members will meet online tonight for their weekly meeting. You can find the agenda online. There you'll see that longtime Torrance fire captain will be honored for his many years of service. A proclamation will be read for Captain Michael Simmons as he retires from the fire department. City Council members will also get an update on the city's response to COVID-19 as well as the city's recovery efforts. The community is encouraged to participate by emailing ahead or calling in during the meeting. You can do so by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov. And during the meeting, you can call 310-618-2404. The meeting can be seen tonight beginning at 7 p.m. live on City Cable as well as over the air on 25.2, online at torranceca.gov, Facebook, as well on YouTube. It was a quiet day at the Torrance Farmers Market at Wilson Park today. While traditionally lines are formed by opening hour, there were only a handful ready to get their fresh fruits and vegetables. A steady stream of customers came through between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. The city's farmers market curbside service is also still available to those with limited mobility or have underlying health issues. You can check out the farmers market's Facebook page to see what's currently in season. The farmers market has implemented many safety measures, staggering entrances, offering hand sanitizing stations, enforcing face masks, as well as social distancing. The market is open every Tuesday and Saturday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m., rain or shine. The Torrance MADRONA Marsh is taking reservations for the rest of this week, and you have another hour to do so. Each week, phone lines open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for appointments taken for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Appointment time slots have been extended so that visitors could stay a little while longer and enjoy the view. Those time slots are 9 a.m., 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Now, if you can't commit to any one time ahead, that's okay too. Visitors should check out the Marsh's Facebook page on the day you'd like to visit to see what openings are remaining and encourage walk-ups during those available times. The Marsh is open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Thursday through Saturday. To make a reservation, call 310-782-3989. Well, if you're one of thousands who won't be part of a traditional graduation ceremony due to COVID-19, we want to celebrate you and your big milestone. Congratulations to Ashley J. Paulson. She's a graduating senior at Torrance High School. She'll continue her academic year at Golden West College in the fall to pursue her business and esthetician degree. Her family wanted to share how proud they are of her and all of her accomplishments. Congratulations. Whether it's a preschool promotion or college graduation, every milestone in between, send us your photo and let us know what school you're graduating from. We'll be sure to share it on our show. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that reminds us how resilient our community is and reflects how Torrance truly cares. Well, one local organization called Utopian Society Project made a special gesture today. Gabriella Fisher stopped by our office, bringing treats to our staff at the Office of Cable and Community Relations. She wanted to say thank you for our services in keeping the community informed, whether it's Torrance alerts, website resources, or on our channel. We're so humbled to receive this special treat. Thank you to Gabriella and your team at Utopian Society Project. We greatly appreciate the treats today. Now, whether you have a great story to share or just want to say hello or have a question, please email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/torrancealerts. Subscribe to City Cable's YouTube channel and be sure to like the city's Facebook page. That's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. as Rhiannon Trutanich joins us to bring you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.